everybody. I'm going to try this again. We are having issues. It's Monday. Okay, now we're live. All right. Okay, we're good. All right, let me make sure that you can hear me. So let me check here. Yes, and yes. Okay, we are ready to go. So we're having some technical difficulties right now. So I guess I went live on one thing, but not the other. But I think we're good because it's showing up here. I don't know what's going on. So, all right. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Lori. Hello, Pam. So notice I labeled this, good morning, Veronica. I labeled this, hey, Jacqueline, how are you? I labeled this Monday morning fog. Hello, Shelly, Marilyn. Girl, we are live. We are live. Almost not, because I don't know what was going on, but we are live. Didn't miss anything. I just couldn't get on the interwebs. Couldn't get on the interwebs. So I think we're good to go right now. So it looks like I got Facebook, I got YouTube popping up. So I think we're good. All right. So I labeled this Monday morning fog. We always have a Monday morning fog when we get up. Right? Okay. So it's kind of like a go-to because we all need our go-to makeup look that we can do in our fog of whatever's going on. Good morning, Cindy. And so, yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? We always like to go over the basics. We always like to go over the beginnings, regardless of whatever stage you're at with airbrushing. We want to take care of the newbies, of course, and then we always like to hear from our people who've been airbrushing for a while. And so this is one of our starter kits. We have the Legend. We also have the Icon, and we have the Breeze. It all comes with the makeup you see here. So it comes with the 2 bottles of foundation. It also comes with Love and blush, which is Love. You might not use it every single day. I do love, but you have to kind of try it and see how you like it, see where you want, because there's a lot of different things you can do with it. And then the blush is super high pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, so you're only going to use a little bit of that, like little bit by 2 drops. And then we have our ways to start. We want you to make sure you're going to keep this moving. Keep it going. It's not a race. It's not a free-for-all. You're not covering every inch, but you're going to keep going. Good morning, Andrea. How are you? You're going to keep going. And then you're going to barely pull back on this trigger and then keep it 4 finger widths away. Those are things that you are going to want to practice before getting started. All right. So let's go in. Let's grab this one. And I'm going to do both the 2 and the 3. I feel like the 3 has already gotten too dark for me. I was noticing you could see some demarcations down here. And so, guys, that's a great thing. My hair's getting so big now. That's a great thing about Luminess is always check your makeup, number 1. It is very important. But if you have like 2, 3, and 4, like similar colors, every day you can tweak your makeup, because if I use the tanning tonic a couple of days, I'm dark. Like I have some color to my skin, but if I don't use it on a regular basis, and I become real pale, then I'm not a 3 by itself. I'm a 2-3 maybe. And so you can mix it. You can have that perfect shade all year round. Okay. Let's see. Use the rose water you can use the rose water to practice, or you can use water to practice, and don't waste that rose water. Hello, Athena. How are you? Hello, Stephanie. All right. Okay. Did I say hi, Amber? I don't know if I said hi, Amber, but hello. It is live today. It is live. Can't you tell? I'm all over the place right now. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. You know what? I need to request some rose water because I don't have any. So I need to get some of that. But yeah, you can practice with the rose water. However, the rose water serum, I love. I absolutely love. And I actually use it more in the evenings after I've washed my face. I use it as a night treatment. One, that rose water straight on, like clean, fresh skin is amazing. And it just feels so good and it's great for your skin. And so I put that on first. So don't always use the rose water in the beginning while I'm starting my day, because I do use a regular moisturizer. And so, but again, everybody's skin is different. So you kind of have to roll with it. And so figure out what's going to be best for you. So I'm going to do a little bit of glow. And I'm going to use the glow as my pre-coverage. So I'm going to do it on my lids. I'm going to do it underneath my eyes to cover some darkness. And I'm using it as coverage. I'm going to use it. And I didn't clean this out. Ooh, bad Heather, bad Heather. Heather did a bad thing. I did a very bad thing. Let me clean this out real quick. So I did one of my classes on Wednesday, and I go over how to spray, and I have to clean it out. That's a no-no. You always want to clean it, guys. If you don't clean it, if your airbrush is not working, guess what? You can't airbrush. Yeah. Try thinking about that for a couple of days. That's awful. We don't want that. When do you use the color correctors? You would use the color correctors as pre-coverage. So you would use them if you have like bad redness. I'm using a little Q-tip to clean in my little foundation well as well. And today, I must be out of this one. This weekend, I cut a big, that just splattered on me. I cut a big chunk out of my finger, guys. Oh, it so hurt. Okay, I just sprayed it on my face a little bit. All right, so now the color correctors you could use if, I use the peach one a lot. I like the peach, but if I'm using the peach color corrector, then that's what I'm using as my pre-coverage. I don't switch. So where I'm using this glow is where I'm using the peach. Don't you sell masks for wrinkles and fine lines? Yes, we do have, hold on, Good, glad you're feeling better. Get a little bit on my lids. And I'm just going over those problem areas, so you're going to start seeing redness disappear. Woohoo! I'm going to use that for a little bit of pre-coverage to get the ball rolling. Please don't tell me this is going to go out on me, because I did not plug it. I did not charge it either. So please. All right. So let me look real quick. We have a lot of good masks to wear for skincare. Let me get to it real quick so I can tell you. Let's do this one. So the Hydra mask, the replenishing treatment, awesome one. That's the one with the mulberry in it, and it's so good. I love the Kinetic RNH defining facial mask. It's more of a gel. We don't have those like peel off masks. These are hydrating, so you'll leave them on for 15, 20 minutes, and then wipe off. The rose serum would be amazing to put on after. The gold mask, the Gold Radiance Firming Mask, another amazing one to use. Another one that I like is, there's the Recovery Oxygen Mask. which is great, but it tickles my face because it looks like a green gel and you put it on and then it starts. Hold on, let me see if I have any. I don't think I do. I'll have to look for them. And maybe we can talk about them this week. But the Hydra mask, the Hydra replenishment mask, is one of my favorites. And then if you haven't tried the Snapback serum, you're missing it a lot. Stephanie, what is the rose serum called? Ready? The rose serum. Hold on, it is the Bulgarian rose serum. Bulgarian rose serum. And it comes in a dropper bottle, but you airbrush that on. And then you'll want to run water through it after you finish, okay? All right. Now, after I've done some pre-coverage, I'm going to mix the 2 and the 3 so I can get my perfect shade. Now, I'm going to show you, I'm shaking both my bottles up. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And then I'm going to put, I'll probably do 3 and 3 to make it even, Steven. Ugh. This finger, when you cut it, is not fun. Okay, I have all my drops in here. Now I'm going to block the air and lightly pull back on that trigger. Boop, 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 boop. See how it bubbles up? That mixes it for you. So you're not making a mess. It's not getting everywhere. It's not doing all blah, blah. You can do it that way. Then, closing my lid. And then making my passes. Now notice, 4 finger widths away. Up and down around the nose area, T-zone area, under the eyes. Making my passes. Notice I'm not rushing. And guys, when you first start out, you might be like, I don't know if I can do this. Well, I promise, if you practice even just with the air, feeling that air and moving it around your face, there's overlap in the movements, but you're not in one spot twice. Keeping it, watching yourself, just practicing with the air, making sure you're 4 finger widths away, and then even practicing with water or the rose serum, it's going to become second nature to you. When you're practicing with water, know that water weighs heavier than the makeup, but we just don't want it running down our face. We want your face wet, okay? So if you can do it that way, you got it. Now, the other thing is what I hear a lot of times is, especially when color matching a foundation, and I do this a lot too, because I'm like, ooh, I want to look darker. I want to look darker than I am. Well, guess what? Foundation evens you out, okay? So your foundation color needs to be your shade. So I match everybody to like chest décolleté, so they're even, okay? You don't want this to be too off in color. You don't want a real dark face and a light body, or a light body and a dark face. We're adding color. We can add bronzer. We can add the different things when we're adding color back to our face, but our foundation should even us out. It makes you flat. It just makes you flat, okay? So that's why I watch that shade 3, because if I'm not that, I want to be that dark, but if I'm not that dark, I need to lighten it up. I'm probably not a 2, but I need to lighten it up, okay? You're lucky my pinky is not the same anymore. I can't straighten. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. Yeah, you know when people tell you how it happened, like it makes you cringe inside? That's what I feel like I'll do. But I was chopping Brussels sprouts, like chopping them up, but shredding them. And surprisingly, I didn't because my 7-year-old was right there. Oh, and my 7-year-old got her ears pierced this weekend. She's growing up. All right, let's grab our nude and Note palette because that is our go-to. And I have a little, this top is kind of that pale peachy, pale pinky kind of color. And so I'm going to stick with some nudes. I'm going to stick with some nudes. Hey, Heather. I have to make it win. The breeze I received. Heather, email me, girl. Email me at beautybar@luminessair.com, beautybar@luminessair.com. Did I say that fast enough? And let's talk about that, okay? But yeah, whatever you want, we're going to help you with that, okay? All right, so it is kind of a brown pinky. Is that a color? So I am going to go in, I don't know what I want. I kind of want a lighter mauve-y color. Let's look at the nudes. Let's do nude then, because they have one that's Sahara. And I'm going to put that on my lid. It's kind of a medium, more light to medium color, mauve-y color. And I'm just popping that color, tapping it right on my lid. And don't be afraid, like, depending on, I was doing a fashion show this weekend, and one of the ladies, it was a mom's fashion show for senior boys. And it was the sweetest thing. It was like a fundraiser for school, and they were so cute. But these moms were like, this one mom I was talking to, she was so funny. She was like, yeah, this friend of mine at work did my makeup. And when she was doing it, she was like, oh, your eyes, the skin on your eyes moves a little bit. I was like, oh, girl, tell me about it. I was like, some youngster was doing her makeup and she had skin on her eyes that moved. So you can do this if you need to raise that up a little bit. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and go in. And blend kind of a medium, still a medium darker shade right in my crease. So have a go-to look that you can just do in your sleep, basically. And when you don't, you're like, I can't think of anything. And it needs to be neutral. It needs to be something that goes with everything. And that was 2 colors. That's all I did. Okay. Then I can take that same flat eyeshadow brush and I'm going to do some liner underneath by just poking that right there. Just tapping it right there. Now, we did see that I did my foundation. I did everything first. And so, and I have a little fuzz ball right here, I think. Ooh, it's going to get my eye. I know it. And so if you have any fallout, meaning any makeup that falls underneath, you can take some translucent powder. If you don't have ours, you can take any one. Take a powder brush and swipe it underneath. That's going to remove it without messing up what you've already done. It's very light. It's not a heavy powdering. You're just taking it and whoop, whoop, swiping it out, okay? Let's see. Jacqueline says, I wear Mystic 1 and 2, but you can see the pre-coverage. So I tried Rose for the heavier coverage return. So Jacqueline, number one, switch to rose. That's number one. But number two, you're not the same coverage or same colors in Mystic to Rose. You are the same. Rose and Silk, 4-in-1, are the same. There's 18 shades, and you're the same in the Silk and the Rose. All the other ones only have 12 colors. So make sure to, you might need to change it a little bit. If you're a 1 and 2 in Mystic, you're probably, I'm thinking of what it is, because 1 and 2, you're probably going to be step up. You're probably going to be a 2 and a 3, or maybe a 2 and a 4 in Rose. Easiest thing, Jacqueline, email me a photo at beautybar@luminessair.com, beautybar@luminessair.com, and let me know. All right. Okay. Yes, you can powder first and airbrush over it for sure. That for people that are maybe shiny during the day, get oily, things like that, or glistening, you can powder and then airbrush for sure. It gives it more of like a polished look almost. I really do love the look. And so you can do that as well. All right, so now let me blow the rest of this product. And now I'm going to do blush. Sometimes I do blush first, right? So I'm going to put my drop of blush, and now I'm going to put my drops of love. What did I do with my love? Oh, there it is. And I'm going to put a drop of love in with my blush. Why? Because I can. I'm going to switch that up. Ooh. Blend that together. And now I'm just changing the finish a little bit, adding a little bit of luminosity to my blush. Now, when you are new to airbrushing and you're getting the feel of it, I always suggest doing the blush first, because before the foundation, because that way it helps even it out. Because if you do get a little blush happy, it's going to smooth it out when doing, if you did a little bit too much. Now I mixed a drop of love in with it, so it will also help kind of smooth it out and make the blush a little bit easier to use. All right. Okay. So now we have the eyes, we have the blush, and I'm moving on. So now I can take my mascara, and I don't have my, I'm scared to touch that one. Let me get my bag real quick. I'm going to get my curler. Curling your lashes makes such a difference. It makes a huge difference. And you do want to curl them before putting on. Can you see the difference, guys? See what a difference? Like, I mean, we know that the end of my lashes are curly, so I curl more towards the inside, but you do want to curl them. It really does open up your eyes. Add a little bit of mascara and see what a difference mascara makes. Just opens up the eyes. Mascara is one thing I will not go out of the house without. And I love this brush because you can really kind of get right on the inside. And then if you ever do a with your mascara, wait till it completely dries, and then take a Q-tip and then you can wipe it off. It's so much easier. It doesn't smear. And then, of course, Dusty Rose. I feel like something's going on. And this one matches perfect with what I'm wearing too. So I line right on the outside. Right here. Right there. And then I do fill it in. So that way I can use this just as my lips. I did ask. I know you're dying to try it. And they haven't placed an order to refill to get more in yet. So I'm sure they're waiting on something. And so we'll get that. Hopefully, we'll get that back in very soon. But they are aware that people are asking for it. So there you go. All right, guys. Here, that's our go-to. That is our go-to Monday morning haze. We don't know what's going on yet. On a Monday morning, we're like, okay, gotta get back. Easy way to do it. Always have that go-to where you know it's gonna look good. You're not trying anything new. You can try something new at the end of the day before you take your makeup off. Then you can try something new, but always have that go-to that you can just do it in your sleep and run out the door. You know it looks good. All right, guys, there you go. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and we will be back. Remember, we're here Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. Great way to ask questions. Great way to find out more about Luminess. All right. I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.